Today on Talk to Me, hep-c.
You do feel like there's something wrong with you, that maybe you're dirty in some way, and especially when it's got so much stigma around it.
The stigma, it's a drug user's disease, but over 250,000 Canadians have hepatitis C, and a quarter of them don't even know they have it.
I thought I was going to die. 3 years ago, I thought I was going to die. I was ready for it.
Hep C is a liver disease caused by the hepatitis C virus. It's passed by blood-to-blood contact.
I was in the military, and of course we got tattoos back then, and guess what? I got hep C.
I'm often teaching people about hepatitis C, and I'll talk about maybe waxing or electrolysis or having a tattoo in another country or in an institution, and suddenly people will start to look worried because they're realizing that even if they're not a drug user, they may have been exposed to the virus.
Sitting here talking to you. A year ago, I never would have thought this was possible.
For many people, there are no symptoms, or there aren't symptoms for a very long time. People can have hep C in their body and damaging their liver for 20, 30 years.
How long after the tattoos did you find out you had hep C?
About 30 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
And did you know all along there was something wrong, or no?
I was having chest pains. I was having illnesses that were unexplainable.
When people do start to get sick, they generally feel a lot of what we call malaise, so just really tired, really run down. We encourage people not to share things like razors, toothbrushes, anything that could have traces of blood. Well, I was diagnosed when I was in hospital having my daughter back in 1993, and it was a real shock to me. And at that time, there was so little known about it. It was very scary, and I, of course, was worried about my baby, who, by the way, doesn't have hep C. I did not transmit it to her.
I think they should all get tested, especially baby boomers and people with tattoos that had blood work done before 92.
They may have done drugs in the past. They may have had a tattoo or a piercing or a medical or dental treatment when they were traveling the world. If you haven't asked specifically for a hep C test or had your doctor ask you, then it means you haven't been tested. So it's really important to go and ask specifically for that test.
How do you get tested?
It's a blood test, and it comes back pretty quick, and it's a very accurate blood test.
Is there a cure for hep C?
There is, and that's really exciting thing about it, is that the treatments for hep C are getting better and better.
I am 3 months out of my third treatment. This time it worked.
I did do treatment a few years ago and responded, and am now hep C free, and happily my liver is recovering well.
One of the newer drugs, and it knocked it out. And it took 3 years for my liver to recuperate, and I am now joyous.
My friends and my family and the people who love me, the last 8 years have been hell for them. You know, it's hard to watch somebody you love die.
I mean, you've been through hell, but you seem so positive.
Oh, you have to be. You have to be. There has to be a purpose.
World Hepatitis Awareness Day is Tuesday, July 28th. At 1:30 p.m., take part in a walk from Centennial Square through downtown Victoria to a 2 p.m. rally at the Legislature.
I'm Dan Kahan. Next time you see me, talk to me, will you?